Boy, got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bags ass? I've been here from the start. A little snap back.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action. Tagovailoa in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. That's a 38-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hand.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That catch number 40 on the season for him. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Tua. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Tua. And is caught left side by Waddle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. We'll go play action with Love. Taking off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9. Love to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Love. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sags. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw is Tua. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love. That one on target to Watson. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback? Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They face 2nd down and 7. Tua gonna throw. Open man, Malik Washington. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's 2. He's got his man. It's Hill. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
A second down throw for Love. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able to...
And he will go all the way. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 2nd and a yard. Now Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tua to throw again. That's complete. It's Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Tua now on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. we've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On first down, it's Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Tua will give it to Achane, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it's Nixon. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll work forward for a couple. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to throw is Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Tua. That is caught by Washington. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. This one caught at the 4.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. The man in motion is Watson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now it's Tua. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. To throw is Tua. A toss left side, caught by his running back. Back to throw is Tua. Going for it all. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Again, working deep downfield. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's number 40 on the season for him.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Love. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua gonna throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tua to throw again. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again, it's Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Tagovailoa. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Tua now on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. That is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins back within 7. It's 35-28. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
That one on target to Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but
that's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He'll take a shot for Watson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So, it's a win for the Packers. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.